As of September 2019, 5,780 people have reached the summit of Mount Everest. And according to OutsideOnline.com, before 2018, of the 4,738 people to have summited Everest, 605 were women. That is only 12%.
Saya wanita pertama ASEAN yang memecahin rekor sebagai wanita pertama yang mencapai puncak Everest tahun 1996.
Clara Sumarwati, a hiker born and raised in Jogja, Indonesia, succeeded in overcoming Mount Everest and became the first Indonesian woman, or should I say person, to have ever reached what is considered the highest point on Earth. And here's how she did it. The year was 1994 when Miss Clara decided to go on her first expedition to summit Everest.
Kan ASEAN belum ada yang mendaki ke Everest. Kita terobsesi untuk menjadi orang pertama untuk bisa sampai ke sana gitu. Waktu itu tahun 94, belum lahir ya kamu ya? Iya. 94 saya ke Everest jalur selatan bersama Kopassus 6 orang.
Before she attempts to climb the mountain, she prepares herself with physical training like running and test hikes on smaller mountains. She trained and got a sponsorship for the summit from Kopassus, an Indonesian Army Special Forces group. The expedition was led by Kopassus General Agung Gumelar. They succeeded climbing until the third camp but failed to reach the top.
Tapi waktu badai, jadi nggak bisa sampai ke puncak, semua turun gitu.
After her first expedition, she went on another expedition to Everest in 1996. She got a sponsorship from the Minister of State Secretary Mordiono and the 50-year Independence of Indonesia Committee. She used the fund to do a location survey which has to be done 1 year before the expedition and to prepare Sherpas or guides and to form her own team. According to bbc.co.uk, Sherpa is commonly used to describe someone who is a mountain guide or porter working in the Everest area. There are 5 Sherpas who guided Clara on this expedition, with Kazi Sherpa leading the hike. On the 8th of July 1996, Clara and her team began their expedition starting from Germany to buy all the equipment including cameras. They went to China next to get permission to go to Nepal. Finally, on the 26th of September 1996, she succeeded and summited Mount Everest. But there was a slight problem. When she was about to use her camera to take a picture for proof, both seems to not be working. Both of her cameras froze because the temperature was around negative 40 to 60 degrees. In an interview, Clara said the Sherpa said that, "Ya nggak apa-apa, kami bisa jadi saksi. It's okay, we can be your witnesses." So after 10 minutes on the peak, they head back down, and not far from the peak, the cameras start working again and she managed to take a picture.
Terus kami ulangi lagi tahun 96 di jalur utara, pas musim badai juga, tapi saya mensiasati cuaca, akhirnya berhasil gitu.
Her success led to a lot of good things. In her Media Indonesia interview, she said that after the hike, she was welcomed by the Minister of Sports in Nepal. Dia mengatakan kalau saya orang Indonesia pertama yang sampai puncak. He said that I was the first Indonesian to reach the top. Miss Clara Sumarwati got a charter from the Nepal Mountaineering Association and from the Nepal Trekking Agent Association. And she was also given a Bintang Jasa Narya medal from the Indonesian government. But aside from being acknowledged, getting to meet important people, and receiving all these awards, her success led to bitter things as well.
Padahal dulu saya aja nggak mau, alasannya macam-macam. Giliran saya naik, mereka nggak rela kalau prestasi orang pertama itu sama saya gitu. Maksud saya, hargailah pekerjaan orang meskipun perempuan yang nggak sesuai dengan hati nurani mereka mungkin ya.
Dan pendakian gunung tahun 90-an itu sangat patriarkis. Artinya lelaki tidak percaya atau lelaki menganggap perempuan itu orang yang lemah, sehingga orang akan tidak percaya, apalagi seorang lelaki tidak percaya bahwa perempuan bisa mendaki Everest. Dan yang menarik adalah ketika saya mendapatkan konfirmasi dari Elizabeth Alicia Petuli itu adalah jurnalis investigasi tentang pendakian. Dia langsung menjawab gini, pasti gara-gara Clara perempuan, makanya mereka nggak percaya. Nah, intinya memang terjadi diskriminasi terhadap perempuan.
Jadi
Clara sendiri mengakui hal itu.
Ibu Clara sendiri mengakui hal itu.
Ya, karena saya perempuan makanya saya diremehkan.
Miss Clara Sumarwati is not mentally deranged, but she suffered from heavy depression because her success was not acknowledged by anyone. No one would believe that she summited Mount Everest. Her family, her friends either thought she was a liar or a lunatic. And according to Mr. Furkan, this was also amplified by the press, which did not verify information and at times cornered her, causing her to be heavily depressed, at the point where she needs to be treated in a mental hospital.
Itu akibat akibat pemberitaan media yang cenderung tidak memverifikasi, tidak melakukan hak jawab, terus menyudutkan Ibu Clara sehingga membuat Ibu Clara depresi.
Sampai sekarang kan saya merasa didiskriminasi, nggak dianggap. Pemberitaan katanya saya nggak nyampe pusat, itu mereka bikin berita sendiri tanpa koordinasi ke saya gitu. Bikin berita semaunya seolah-olah mereka tahu, padahal mereka itu belum pernah naik Gunung Everest.
1997, 1 year after her expedition, Miss Clara Sumarwati was treated in Professor Sujono Mental Hospital in Magelang. By this time, she was already treated in 3 different mental hospitals. She was so depressed because no one would believe her. According to Compass.com, she kept telling people that she climbed Everest in the Magelang Mental Health Hospital, but the medical staff just ignored her, thinking that it was just part of her mental disorder. Even with all those awards she received, including Bintang Jasa Naraya given by the Indonesian government, no one would believe that she did it. Not until a pioneering youth assessment team from the State Ministry of Youth and Sports came to the mental hospital she was in, and one of the team members recognizes Clara.
Akhirnya disitulah orang-orang rumah sakit
Baru diakui.
percaya. Nah, coba kalau nggak ketemu orang kementerian mungkin masih banyak orang yang nggak percaya sama dia. Wah, tak ternilai ya sebenarnya. Pendakian Everest itu menjadi prestis antar negara sehingga mengharumkan nama bangsa Indonesia di internasional. Waktu itu pun kalau kita membaca tulisannya Alicia Petuli, di saat negara-negara Asia Tenggara lainnya itu masih mencoba merangkak naik, tapi Indonesia sudah berhasil sampai di atas. Tahun 90-an setelah Ibu Clara sampai atas, waktu itu rame pendaki perempuan ingin pada naik gunung. Tapi akhirnya terhembus isu Clara tidak sampai atas, terus Clara dianggap hilang dan sebagainya. Akhirnya itu redup. Banyak sekali, saya mengatakan banyak sekali karena apa? Saya melihat sendiri pendaki-pendaki perempuan yang terinspirasi dari Ibu Clara.
Kalau Ibu Clara ya pastilah punya dampak buat pendaki perempuan, karena kalau misalnya dia tahun 96 itu nggak naik, mungkin kita progresnya lebih lambat gitu. Bisa jadi kayak cewek-cewek kayak nggak ada kok cewek yang pernah gitu. Jadi kenapa kita harus coba sekarang? Kalau itu ya jelas karena ibaratnya mereka senior kita kan, kayak ya Ibu Clara Sumarwati, terus habis itu yang di Samsung sama Narmada Twin. Nah sebenarnya kalau misalnya nggak ada mereka pun kita nggak akan ada sekarang. Jadi ya dampak mereka jelas gede banget sih dalam perkembangan pendakian gunung di Indonesia terutama.
Miss Clara Sumarwati went through a lot, failing to climb Mount Everest the first time and getting discriminated when she succeeded. She gone through depression, discrimination, and rejection, but she went through it all, breaking the barriers of Everest and woman inequality, and became an inspiration for female hikers.